Hello and welcome to all the treasure hunters and metal detectorists. I hope you're watching today because it's going to be a special evening with a special guest from the USA. He's really a good friend of mine. Mate, Scott Gervais from American Relic Hunters. You forgot that. USA. Oh boy, is he excited? Am I excited? He's coming over to see me. He's booked it. He's got the ticket. He's got everything. He's booked the hotel. Scott, my mate, is coming over and he's come detecting with me. And he can't wait. And I can't wait for him to arrive. We're going to have a ball. Have a chat about his exploits over there. Right, Scott, here we go. Scott,
Hey,
how you doing, pal?
good. How you doing? Can't wait to
I
get
bet
over
you
there.
can't wait, can you, to come over?
Oh yeah, yep. I'm gonna find some good stuff. Do some different metal detecting than what I do now. It'll be a blast.
It's gonna be exciting, mate. I just can't wait. Anyway, so let's talk about you and where you are. So what started you off detecting then, Scott?
When I was young, I had a detector, and I'd just go around the parks, and I was excited to get nickels and dimes and pennies and all that. And I kind of got out of it for a few years, and maybe 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I met somebody that was really good at finding spots. He got me into metal detecting. He worked for the Historical Society, so he was able to find a lot of the stuff that a lot of the places that we were able to find some good stuff at. So he got me into it, and I decided to get a good detector, and I go out all the time now. Anytime I get a chance.
What was your first machine?
My first machine, I believe, was a Garrett Ace 300, and great little machine. Started.
How long have you been detecting then, Scott?
I'd say seriously, probably about 6 years now. Really focusing on getting relics. Again, when I started, it was fun to go to the park and get pennies and dimes and all those things, which now is no fun once you've got a taste of the good stuff. So yeah, so I've been doing it for about 6 years here in North Carolina.
What machine have you got now then?
I just picked up the Deus 2 about 5 months ago. I was working with the ORX before that, so I've stayed with Deus for I think the last 3 years, or stayed with XP.
Yeah, so you're bringing them over to the UK then, mate?
Oh yes,
oh,
absolutely.
Brilliant, hey, super.
Yeah, it's gonna be a ball.
What kind of? So just tell the folks, where are you exactly then in America?
Well, where I live right now is coastal North Carolina, near Wilmington, which had a lot of Civil War history. I also do a lot of digging up in Massachusetts because I'm originally from Massachusetts, and I know people up there with farms. So I'll go back up there occasionally also, and get some of the older relics. Carolina is mainly 1800s and upwards. If you go in New England, you've got 1700s relics.
You guys have to travel a long way to get your history.
Yeah, luckily I happen to be right next to it.
Yeah, so we're quite lucky in one sense, Yeah. So, and what kind of things have you been finding then?
I'm pretty excited about one of the last things that I just found in Massachusetts. Let me go ahead and get it. I find all kinds of stuff, but I really like some of the military buttons that I found here. But this, I found an 1820s artillery button. I don't know if you can.
In front of the camera. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, lovely. Oh, yes. Yeah. We've got it.
It's got some nice gild to it.
Yeah. Just keep it still there, Scott.
All right. It's an eagle.
Oh, it's an eagle. Ah, right.
Yeah, and on you can just barely see there's an A on the shield on his chest.
No, I can't. I don't think we can see that, mate. No. All right. So what does that represent?
That's artillery.
Oh,
so this is an 1820s officer's artillery button. This now is one that I found here in North Carolina. This, let's see if we can. It looks like somebody got hit with a bullet.
It looks like it, doesn't it? Yeah.
There you go.
Was he lucky there then?
Yeah, that's what I think. That, you always come up with a story behind the things that you find.
Yeah.
Some are more intimate than others, so you can you
Uh-huh.
can really put something with a certain type of person, or military obviously is always great because especially a specialty button with the A for the artillery, and those are more difficult to find, but that's probably one of the things that I like most. Is
Something a bit
trying to bring something
unusual
back
with
to
it.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now this I found also up in Massachusetts. Oh my God! You
Oh
see
yeah,
what
big
it
lock.
says? U.S. mail.
All right.
Yeah, and it even has this design on the back, which I thought was very strange.
Yeah, well, it's probably a certain brand name, I think. It's like a brand
Yeah,
type
yeah.
design. It looks like 18th century, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. So my friend, oh, actually, I don't know if you can see it, but it says 1888.
Oh, well, there you
Yeah.
go. Keep it right in the middle of your side.
There it
That's
is.
it.
See it
If put it in
at
front
the
of your
top
face, that's where your
on the
camera is.
latch there.
Oh, I don't think you
Nah,
can see. I don't think you can see it, but twist it. Just twist it that way
there
a
it
bit.
is. See the 8 and the 3, I think?
I can see the 3. I can't see anything else.
Eight's
Oh
right
well,
before it. But anyways, yeah. So it's
yes,
it's
Victorian
it's
period.
18.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, what else have you got there?
this is one of my best. This is down here in North Carolina. I have a friend who he's got family land. Down here you have a lot of the old families. The land's been in their family for hundreds and hundreds of
All
years.
right.
And so he threw out his with all his cousins and everybody. He's got about 1,300 acres of land for me to go through. And you can tell here, and I'll tell you a little story about it, but you can tell here that there's some good stuff there.
Oh yes.
U.S. belt buckle from the Civil
Yes.
War. And
Yes.
I think if you look at those cuts, now, I'm always coming up with a story, but I imagine if he got hit with a blade, you
Yeah.
know, um, there's the back.
Oh yeah. Can you tell which side it was, or is it certain
Oh yeah,
design?
yeah. Because so during the Civil War, the U.S. was the North, and the CS. If I got a Confederate states, it'd be a CS.
Oh, how
So
interesting.
that's kind of the even better story
Difference. Oh, that's
is
CS for
yes, the
Confederate.
CS
Oh,
for
that's
the Confederates states.
brilliant, mate. That's
Yeah.
that's interesting.
So
That's brilliant.
that's really fun. I always like getting keys and locks. I think that's a common thing when you start looking around houses or businesses, old businesses. So that's always good. I get the occasional ox shoe. This one I did electrolysis on it and cleaned it up. But
Oh, that's interesting because we don't get many of them over here.
no, and you don't get them in the South either. It must be a New England thing because they're everywhere up there.
Oh,
Now I want to show you one more lock. This I
go on
found
then.
near the post office lock, but this one is unique in the fact that I've never been able to find a keyhole. Okay, so
All
here's
right.
one side,
Yeah.
and it would have had a little chain on it. And here's the other side. There's underneath.
Yeah.
There's no place for a key.
That's strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's
And
a strange
so
lock.
I like that just for the mystery. If you've ever seen a lock that does not have a keyhole, let me know.
Yeah, brilliant. What else have you got then, Scott?
I don't look for iron too often, but once in a while, especially if I know I'm in a place that maybe there was a blacksmith and there's interesting iron things, I might try to dig them. Or after I've gone to a place 2 or 3 times and I'm running out of targets, then I'll go ahead and get some iron. Look at this. I don't know if you'd be able to see the whole thing.
Oh,
This
that's
is a
nice though.
latch, but
Yeah,
look at the
that's really nicely.
decoration.
Oh, that's really nicely designed though.
Yeah, and I have now. This one was at the same place.
Oh,
Very
you know what that
very
is, don't you?
decorative.
You know where it is, don't you?
This here?
Yeah,
No.
I think it's a weighing scale.
Oh, Yeah.
Part of a weighing scale.
Right. The hook would the tray would be on the hook.
Yeah. That have, it has some chains on it, and then whatever they're weighing. That's
Well,
right.
now if that's that, then now I have the weight.
There you go. That's the weight.
I found this also, not in the same place, but this is actually a weight that you would
All
put on a
right. Yeah.
scale. I just happen to have
It
this
looks
next
like
to
4
me.
ounces to me.
Yeah, it's a good
Or maybe
weight.
2. I don't know.
I found this thing here too. This
Oh yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
it was actually this is the leg that it was like this actually.
Yeah.
And
What's it like on the other side? Is it same type of design, or is it no design at all at the back of it?
same design. Yeah. I just cleaned one side. So this is what it would have looked like.
Yeah.
And because it was broken, I cleaned it. Sometimes I'll clean the brass and bring it out. And sometimes, I'll just leave it the way it is. It all depends on what the item is.
It might be some sort of furniture mounting then, or something like that. Furniture mounting, or
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I'd love to repurpose some of these iron objects that I have.
Well, that's brass, isn't it? That last object.
That last one, yes, that was brass. Yep.
Yeah.
In fact, where I found that, it's my friend's farm in Connecticut, and his house is one of the oldest houses in that town, and they used to have a pond on the side of the house, and a little waterfall that goes underneath the road. Well, back in the 1700s, they used that pond, they used that waterfall to get electricity, and this house was one of the first to have electricity. So they had a store, and they would sell these items. So it's possible that the person that lived there was a blacksmith, but sold these to specialty, as a more expensive
special thing,
thing.
But you're talking well-off people want to buy that, though, not just standard people.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And this is way above what a normal 18th century home would have.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
What else have you got?
Oh, I have now. Once in a while, I'll go and I'll find bottles.
All right.
And I found this is an old Pepsi bottle. It's 1960s, I believe. I found one that didn't have the stickers on it, and I brought it home. And my friend, he said, "Oh, well, I have that same bottle, but it's got the stickers on it. You want it?" So this is an old 70s bottle, and it still has, this isn't painted on. These are all stickers. Now let's see if we can. I'm gonna try to get some of the color. You can't really see. It's got purplish.
Yeah. Oh, that's it.
But it's just an old cork top bottle.
Isn't that coming from medicine?
There's nothing on it. But what I like about these two is if you can see the bubbles in the glass. See that at the top?
Oh, yes, I can see the bubbles. Yeah.
You always find those imperfections, and that makes it interesting.
Handmade, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Handmade.
Now this has got a whole bunch of writing. I won't bore you with it, but
it's a strange shape as well, isn't it?
Yes. It's actually all the sides.
I think that holds.
This is from Georgetown, Mass, and it is Atwood's Jaundice Bitters.
Oh, it's a bitter.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I just went back to Massachusetts 2 or 3 months ago, and I went downtown and I was detecting this property that used to be there. It burnt down, and they were gonna build something else on it. And I tried to get in there before they before they cover up all the old stuff. And I found this little silver locket.
Oh, nice.
See, it's got the little hook on the top.
Yeah.
Well, this actually is a snuff can.
Oh, beautiful. That is nice.
So,
does it have any hallmarks inside?
No, I don't think it has any
writing inside there.
No writing, no nothing. Oh, wait a minute. Sterling. Oh, it does have, I believe it's got a maker's mark.
What does it say? Do you know? What does it say? Can you make it out? No, can you make it out? What does it say?
That dent there. Not sure, but I bet you I could find the manufacturer on this, because when I found this originally, and I was looking online to try to figure out what it was. I found some that were exactly the same. Same shape, same size, same everything. And I can't imagine that too many companies would have identical, they always try to be different.
Yeah.
So so that was a really nice little silver find.
Yeah, so what else are you showing then?
I have a lot of, I was talking about keys. I always like keys. Now, this is a small one that I found. Very basic handle. This is the way that you would usually have. But by the size of it, it's a treasure chest. That's a key to a treasure chest right there.
Oh.
I don't know if it is, but we're going to go with that.
That's what you'll say it is.
That's right. That's right. Honestly, I should have brought more coins, but I have so much.
What have you got? Show us your copper ones then.
Okay, let's see. Oh, here's something really nice.
Go on then.
So when I went to my friend's house and where I found all the iron, he said that used to be an old store, and we were talking about the water and the electricity. Well, one of the things that I found, because it was all so much iron in one place, I couldn't use my machine. So I had to sift through everything. So I took a sifter with me. And what I found was this button here.
That's it. Yeah.
Let's see if you can see it.
Yeah, it's quite big, isn't it?
Does have, it's like an old flat button.
Yeah, it's got writing on that as well.
Words.
It's got some writing in the back there.
Yes. So I thought, well, plastic button. I was going to throw them away, but they look kind of nice. I'll keep it. And I looked them up, and I didn't realize this, and I don't think a lot of people did. In the 1800s, they actually had plastic buttons.
Oh,
they're not
I didn't
plastic.
I didn't know.
They're Goodyear made buttons, and this was one of the first plastic buttons with what they were called is hard rubber.
Oh, I see.
So this button here is actually made from Goodyear, and I believe it says Goodyear Novelty Company, which is kind of funny.
Wow, that's unique.
So something I thought was useless was actually very old, and the history behind being the first type of plastic button. It's kind of exciting to me.
From Goodyear, who do tires.
Goodyear, yeah.
Oh, amazing, isn't it, that?
Yeah, here's a typical, large button that we would find, metal detecting. And here's just to see the size. This is an old flat button. Yeah. Same size as that.
Yeah, definitely 17th, 18th century. Probably
yeah, beautiful stuff. And I come up with a lot of different buttons. Trying to find, this is kind of a unique one. It's a little cone.
Oh yeah.
Nothing special about it except for that,
Nothing for the shape, yeah.
You've always come up with the harmonica reeds or harmonica reed plates. Different types. This is a different type of wind instrument. It's a reed plate for, I don't know, accordion or some other kind of air. See that? Problem solved.
That's a nice. That's
another key that I found. This was also at my friend's house where I found the two locks, where I found the plastic buttons. But I didn't use my metal detector at all for almost half the finds that I just showed you because they were in such a small area and there was so much iron. I just couldn't use the detector. And I sat there for 3 days and I dug inside the foundation. I found silver spoons. I found tons of, horse tack and stuff like that. I pretend there's no dog in here. But what will happen is this is a shadow box. And the items that I found will have a label in the little rectangle. And then in the circle, you put your items.
Yeah.
And then I'll be able to display them. Here's some buckles and suspender clips.
All right.
Wait a minute. There it is. So.
Oh yeah.
So that's basically what I'll be doing. Mostly suspender clips. I do think this. I don't know how well you can see it, but there's a very small one in the center, and that's a little teeny buckle.
Yes, I can see it.
Yeah, very, very small. I don't know.
Let's look at some of your coins then.
I found this. It's a heart-shaped, just silver. I don't know if it's like a jewelry tin or candy tin or something like that.
Oh, it's a jelly tin, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a
So
jelly.
obviously I detected where nobody had been, because if you missed
Is
this,
that silver? Is
yes,
that silver?
yeah,
Oh, that's nice to find.
yeah, that was.
Yeah, I'd be chuffed with that.
Here you go. These are pretty rare. It's an old Trime,
Oh, yes, a try.
1850s. On this side again, you can't see, but there's a star.
Yeah. What's cleaning?
Yeah.
What's cleaning?
So that was one of, actually, the funny
And
thing
that's
is,
silver.
this is silver, yes.
Yeah.
And it was worth 3 cents. And the story that I heard, well, first of all, this is what got me on Facebook doing a group. When I found this is very rare, and I showed some people, and I put it on my regular group, well, not group, but my regular Facebook page, and I had so many people that were interested in it that I started a group.
Oh.
And that coin was really what got me started. Because again, I hadn't found anything old, and now I found a silver 3-cent piece from 1850. Now, George Washington went from Wilmington, and he traveled up Route 17, which I live off of, and where I found this. Well, I actually have a picture about 100 feet from where I found that coin. There's a big marker that says George Washington rested under this tree.
Oh.
So hopefully that was his. That would be nice. This is my bag of silver.
Bag of silver. Oh, you done well
Yep.
there, mate.
There's a Walking Liberty.
Oh, yes. What's the date of that then, Scott?
1947. Oh, and it's got the eagle.
Yep. Yep. Beautiful. Yep. Solid silver.
Yes. Yep. Now this is just this isn't that old. It's also a silver $50. Whoops.
Yep. Oh, yeah, I've got it.
Yep.
And what's that then? What's the date of that?
Man, this thing is really beat up. I can't even see it.
I mean, can you make a sort of guess?
Oh yeah, that would be that'd be after 1960.
Oh.
Probably 55 to 65.
Okay.
When they have the silver ones.
Isn't it? Oh, George III.
George III, found downtown Wilmington.
Yeah.
And
now, what does it have a date on that? Should have a date on it.
That's going to be a 17.
1770, 1775. Oh, wait, no. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I can't see it, but what is it? No, you can't see it. What is it?
No.
1770.
Yeah, it's the end of the 1700s, 1780s, 1770s.
Yeah.
Roughly.
Yeah. That was his first lot of coins that he came out. He had all different sets.
Right.
Yeah. After they changed after about 1806, 1805. They changed to a different portrait.
And
there were thicker coins.
Oh yeah, this is fairly thin for a.
Yeah. It's about right. That's right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now this coin, I remember. I can't see it, but I remember now because it was when I found this. It's 1774, and I thought it was kind of significant because the 1770s, obviously, the British and the Americans didn't get along very well prior to the Revolutionary War. Yeah.
Yes.
1780s.
Yeah, 1770s. Yeah, right up to I don't know if you've got some George the First. George the First was 1715.
Oh wow. Yeah, that's old.
And then it's George II, around about 1750-ish. And then after that is George III.
This is kind of it's a barber quarter.
It's nice, silver.
Yep, barber quarter. Actually, can you see the toning on the bottom?
Yeah.
This was actually sticking out of the ground. So that gray, it actually got that from being exposed to air.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it was actually sticking out. A root brought it out of the ground, and I found it right on top. Yeah. 1909.
1909, yeah.
Yep. Well, let's see if I have any other special. I have a lot of silver, but not all of it is great. Well, okay. I'm going to show you this, but it doesn't look like anything.
But you'll
Unfortunately.
know.
This is oops. This is Spanish.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Although I
But
can't see much.
it's so
It'd be 1770 then.
yes. Yeah.
1750s.
Yeah.
Is it, or is
And
it a bit
there is
older
a
than
spot
that?
on here. There's enough on there to figure
Is
out
it,
what it
is it
was.
like
But
a real then? A
yeah,
real?
it was a 1 real.
One
Yep,
real.
1 real. Yep.
Right.
Same place that I found the King George III, and I found quite a few other silver coins there, old pennies. And what it was is I look at the old routes of trolleys and horse and buggy, and they usually kept the same routes throughout the years. Would stop. Generally, money would get lost.
Oh.
And that one corner, I found that. I also found. I don't know if you'd be familiar with this. This is wait a minute.
Not really. I don't think we've found anything like
No.
that. What is it?
This is actually, maybe you can see with the back.
Oh yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
This is French.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's French, and
Oh.
it's really nice because it's a bronze coin.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, I've got it. You got it.
Yeah, she
Perfect.
is.
It's just there. Just brilliant. I've got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
So the nice thing is when you live near a port, or if you live near any place that had coming and going and stuff like that, you find places from all different things from all different countries. So I love this. I have a great time. I love showing the things that I find.
Yep.
Hoping or thinking that other people will appreciate as much as I do.
Well,
Right.
handle that, and we pick it up later and have
Mhm.
the history, recover the history, and see the history that
Right.
actually went on them, and bring it to life. That is the most exciting thing, I think.
I think so, and I think the other thing that I really like about doing what we do is we're able to recover a lot of things that we were talking earlier about. Houses get knocked down. They go to build a business. They're going to put pavement down for the parking, and you'll never see any of that stuff again. It's all lost.
No.
So you may have seen it. That people,
Buckle,
do find these. The old shoe buckle.
Shoe buckle.
Yeah.
18th century. Mm-hmm.
So that really, that is something that was a huge fad. That was a way of life. Everybody had it,
Fashion.
And we don't think about that, because we just tie our shoes or put our little elastic shoes on, that just kind of stretch to your foot. They didn't have that.
No, they were all leather shoes quite a lot.
Yeah,
which was more comfortable.
Straps. Yeah, leather with straps.
They
didn't have
had the
shoelaces.
straps on and then decorate them and all that. But
Right.
Josie leather shoes, it was expensive to sort of repair, but still they were comfortable. They were comfortable to wear and easy to clean as well.
So it's in the for the ORX and the Deus 2. It comes up as 50 fine gold, and then for about the next 5 hours, I'll dig everything I find because I say, well, I never would have gotten that. I would have just went right over it.
Yeah, I know.
So
you got to dig the trash to get the gold, and that's
you really. The nice thing about the Deus 2 is, well, good and bad. The nice thing about the Deus 2 is that you can change the tones for different numbers. So if 50 usually went, just something that I know is crap, but 50 is gold, I can change that tone to be something like beep, so that now I dig them. If I hear beep, if I hear a high tone, I'm going to dig it. If I hear a low tone, maybe the second time I go over a place, I'll dig it. But the first time, I just try to get all the 80s, 90s, all the high tones.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So, but no, that was nice. I got that. I also got a, what was it? I believe it's a barber quarter, like the one that I showed you.
Yeah, I've seen one.
But it was in 1921. And 1921 not only was a key date, but the coin that I found the whoever was carrying it must have just left the bank and it fell on the ground. It was in perfect condition. Yeah, so
Right.
that one I ended up I had that encapsulated. I don't know if you ever do anything with coins with the what are the two coin places? The grading. There's two grading companies that are kind of the big companies
Yeah.
that do all the coin grading. Once it's encapsulated, it's graded. I mean, you could sell that coin, for more than what you would normally be able to get for it, just because it's been identified as a
As
a
that
coin
grade.
that's in great condition. And
Oh, that's interesting.
yeah, such a huge difference when you're digging footpaths versus digging around build old, 200-year-old buildings. Because
We will catch you later, pal.
all right,
Right?
we'll see you.
Take care for now, Scott. Catch you soon, brother. All
All
right.
right.